Toyota's making headlines by exploring the use of blockchain. Can you talk to us a little bit about this?
Yeah, so what they're doing is they're testing the tokenisation of vehicles, right? So what they're looking to do is represent a vehicle not just in a physical form, but also in a digital form. Now this is really interesting because it opens up fractional ownership of a vehicle, which obviously allows you to do things like collateralise them and get involved in decentralised markets, etc. It also is going to open up really interesting opportunities around credit and investment of vehicles and how they're seen. So this is really fascinating sort of intersection where like these transport industry started to come across with financial instruments and how they kind of merge.
So this isn't just about NFTs of cars, but it's about cars themselves potentially becoming financial products?
Yeah. So it's not the NFT component, it's the tokenisation of the asset, right? And I think what this is fitting into is a larger trend of real world asset tokenisation. So RWAs for short, but we're looking at real estate, looking at bonds, and now we're bringing in cars, which is fascinating, but it brings liquidity, it brings opportunity to the sector as well. And I think with Toyota stepping in, really shows a big signal that some of the big players globally are looking at what this could do and how this could revolutionise their sector.
It sounds like it could fundamentally change how people view not only the ownership but the financing of these everyday products.
Yeah, I think we're well attuned to vehicles being a depreciating asset, and that's often because they're not being put to work a lot of the time. Now we can look at cars when they're in your driveway. How do we get them to work? Instead of having them parked, how do we get them to work? And we can explore things like trading of ownership around cars and that liquidity, and we can really bring some interesting yield-bearing elements to that financial instrument which is representing a vehicle. So pretty exciting stuff. I think it's going to be interesting to see how it pans out.